let's play truth or dare, okay?
Okay.
So, do you want to pick truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay, have you ever kissed a man
Yeah.
who's not who you've been cheating on?
I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. So y'all know I had to get down to the bottom of it. So I went to Cardi B page. I went to see if she still followed Ari, and she do. So then I went to Ari page to see if Ari still followed her. And baby, Ari said, mama, don't follow you. I don't follow you, girl. Now, I don't know. It's just really a lot. Cause honestly, I thought Ari and Moneybag was good in that relationship, but now that I think about it, I ain't really seen them post each other or nothing. But then again, I don't really be all in their business. I don't follow Ari, I don't follow Moneybag, but I ain't really been seeing no Baywatch. I've really been seeing that with them going on. So I don't know if 1 + 1 = 2 and 2 + 2 = 4. Then bitch, you hoes can do the math. I don't know, girl. Don't give me the line, girl. I don't know. But it's definitely interesting, to say the least. It's definitely motherfucking interesting, and I can't wait to see how everything play out. Alleged.
Welcome back to StarHush, where the drama's loud, the tea is hot, and nobody's playing it safe. Ari Fletcher is on the edge, and it's all smoke now that she's calling out Cardi B over this whole Offset mess. What started as some quiet tension between exes just spun into a full-blown social media firestorm. And Ari, she's right in the middle of it. At first, we all thought this drama was gonna stay between Offset and Cardi. Typical breakup blues, right? Wrong, because as soon as Ari's name got thrown in the mix, it was like someone lit a match. Social media lit up, and the Barta gang wasted no time dragging Ari through the dirt. And you know they don't play about Cardi. They clocked in like it was a full-time job and went straight for the jugular.
Y'all, this is tea for me. Why I just heard that motherfucking Ari slept with Offset. So Moneybag Yo unfollow Ari, or Ari unfollow Moneybag Yo. What's going on?
But that's just the start. Word on the curb is that Ari's relationship with Moneybag Yo just took a serious hit, and all signs point to this Offset situation as the reason. Sources are claiming he felt blindsided by the rumors and decided to fall back from Ari completely. They both unfollowed each other, and in the celebrity world, that's practically a breakup announcement. And Ari, she's not staying quiet. She feels like she's getting hit from every direction. Her name's getting dragged, her relationship's on life support, and fans are switching sides. From her side, she believes Cardi B lit the flame and let the fire burn. It's not just about Offset allegedly stepping out. It's about how messy things got after the breakup.
Everybody been bugging me and everything. And I've been trying to work things out with my baby father for a hot minute now. And we're really good friends, and we're really good business partners. And he's always somebody that I run to talk to, and we got a lot of love for each other. But
according to Insider Buzz, Ari was still acting bold even after Cardi and Offset split, allegedly flaunting details and moving like she had something to prove. That's when Cardi reportedly lost it. She didn't just spill tea, she poured the whole pot. And Ari feels like Cardi threw her under the bus at the worst possible time. Behind the scenes, folks say Ari was already trying to fix things with Moneybag Yo, and then boom, this drama hits like a wrecking ball, and everything she was working to rebuild just fell apart. Now Ari's out here feeling like she got set up. And Cardi, she's keeping it cute, but people say she's watching everything unfold with zero regrets. One thing's for sure, the tension between these two is thick, and it's only getting worse. Let's get into part 2, because the tea is still pouring hot. So the word is, it was Ari Fletcher's own bestie who first spilled the tea on Cardi B's alleged romance with NFL baller Stephon Diggs. And baby, once that lid popped off, there was no putting it back on.
Offset, bitch. Offset. Girlies, come to the front. Come to the front. If you gonna cheat, if you gonna get your lick back, if you gonna do anything to spite a man, you do it to go up, not down. Somebody help my girl up. That is embarrassing. I am embarrassed for you. That is community Peter Wacker. That man is broke. He is broke and he is desperate and he is messing off on any old regular trying to get his old lady back. Trying to get up under her skin.
Now, we all remember when Cardi and Stefan were being super low-key. They tried everything to keep their connection under wraps, scheduling meetups off the grid, flying private, staying hush online, and even using friends' places to link up. But despite all that, the streets started whispering, and then out of nowhere, DJ Academics went live and dropped the bomb. At first, it sounded like just another messy rumor, until people started connecting the dots. Then came the real shocker. Turns out Offset was the one who allegedly handed over the whole story to Academics. Sources claimed he found steamy messages and private photos on Cardi's phone, and the vibe in those texts, super flirty and more than a little suggestive. According to Offset, those texts made it clear that Cardi was planning to keep things going with Stefan, despite already being separated from Offset at the time. A blogger wrote, "Reports have emerged claiming Cardi B engaged in a romantic relationship with 30-year-old Stefan Diggs while pregnant. Offset allegedly discovered the exchange by checking her phone, which included intimate messages and photos showing a continued emotional and physical interest in Diggs."
Ari and Moneybag done followed each other on Instagram. So the people who thinking that Ari didn't sleep with Offset, the proof is in the pudding. And another thing, Cardi B actually confirmed it with that tweet that she deleted. She gonna call Ari a bobblehead. I don't blame her though, cause I don't see how Ari can get mad at Cardi B when Ari slept with Offset and that's Cardi B's husband, ex-husband, whatever. Like, how you gonna get mad at her?
Offset, feeling blindsided and low-key salty, allegedly passed that info to Academics, who wasted no time sharing it with the world. That was the moment everything started unraveling. The Diggs brothers, Stefan and Trayvon, already had a bit of a rep when it came to models and relationships, so when Cardi's name entered the chat, people instantly said, "She just found herself another Offset." Back then, everyone assumed Cardi had told Offset the truth or that he stumbled on it randomly, but now, it's looking more like a full-on expose fueled by jealousy and payback. But hold up, it gets even messier. Because according to blogger Alexis, it was actually Ari Fletcher's bestie who first caught Cardi and Stefan slipping. And not just from gossip or text threads. We're talking about in-person, caught-in-the-act, hotel lobby type of tea. Alexis claimed, "I love how Cardi's people told me she was seeing Steph. And when I posted it, Kim Barbie called me saying, she don't even know that man." Just for Ari Fletcher's best friend to say she saw Cardi leaving that man's hotel room, 7 months pregnant, hair all messed up. Now that right there had everybody clutching their phones. Like, how you gonna move in silence and then get spotted like that? And why is someone from your own circle leaking details? Cardi clearly has people close to her who are not keeping it loyal, is giving stitch behavior, and the internet is already saying, somebody in her camp might be low-key working with the ops. Fans have been doing their internet detective thing, piecing things together like a puzzle, and the math is definitely starting to math. The theory making waves right now is that Ari's bestie went straight to Ari with what she saw, and Ari, feeling some type of way, turned around and spilled it all to Offset. And we all know how Offset gets when he thinks Cardi's slipping away from him. This wouldn't be the first time Offset acted out the moment Cardi started glowing without him. So people are starting to wonder, did Ari know exactly what she was doing? Did she pass that tea along just to watch the chaos unfold? Some fans believe she was trying to rattle Cardi, especially knowing how protective Offset gets when someone else steps in the picture. Now, let's be fair, we're not saying this is confirmed gospel, but it's a theory that's gone viral all over social media, and fans are convinced that Ari might have stirred the pot on purpose. And since we're talking about drama, let's talk about how this whole mess really hit the spotlight. It didn't go public just out of nowhere. Nope. Blogger Alexis and Cardi ended up bumping heads, and things got petty real quick. And when Alexis got fed up, she did what people do these days. She dropped receipts. That's right. She posted screenshots of text from Cardi herself, and the internet ran with it. Now let's keep it real. Cardi has leaked her fair share of text messages in the past too, when she's been in her feelings on social media. So while folks are calling Alexis petty, some are saying it's fair game if Cardi's been doing the same when she feels slighted. One of the messages from Cardi read, "Why you saying that if Offset this weekend? Like B, I don't care who you support. Lying on my name is crazy, and he hasn't even been with me either. People need to leave me alone. We both moved on. Tell him to tell you how he was with Ari while we were still together, but now I'm the one in the wrong for moving on. Leave me alone." Whew, that message came with some heat. Now here's the twist. Cardi didn't actually drop a last name. She never said which Ari she was talking about. She kept it vague. But Alexis wasn't about to let that slide under the radar. She decided to clear it all the way up by confirming it was Ari Fletcher. Yup, she pulled out an old tweet from Ari that added even more fuel to this already blazing fire. The tweet from back in February said, "Coming to a woman as a woman or telling on a woman to her man has got to be top 2 most embarrassing things alive." That's when fans started connecting dots, and those dots weren't looking good for Ari. Between the tweet and the confirmation, people online started dragging Ari into the drama full force. It's like the moment Cardi spoke up, Alexis came with the backup vocals and receipts. Miserable people always got the most to say. That's the vibe Alexis was giving when she clapped back with her own version of the story. She said, "I kept it cool. I didn't tell the world she was talking about Cardi. I didn't tell the world how she hit up Bag trying to snitch on Ari, all because of Offset." Now that's bold, and it turns out back when Cardi tried to warn Moneybagg Yo about Ari and Offset, he didn't even believe it. Why? Probably because at the time, he thought he and Ari were locked in. But fast forward to now, and things look way different. Fans noticed that Bag and Ari stopped following each other on Instagram. And you know what that usually means in the celeb world. That's a breakup announcement without saying a word. So what flipped the switch for Bag? Well, rumor has it that the streets had been whispering about Ari stepping out on him too, multiple times. And then boom, one of Ari's former close friends came forward and spilled the kind of tea that'll stain everything. This ex-friend didn't just throw shade, she opened the whole umbrella. She straight up claimed Ari wasn't exactly staying loyal while she was with Bag. According to her, Ari was talking to more than one guy behind the scenes, playing the field while keeping her man in the dark. And just when people thought the drama had hit its peak, the friend took it up a notch and dropped a bomb. She name-dropped NBA superstar James Harden as one of the guys Ari had allegedly been entertaining. Yes, that James Harden. Now, that's the kind of name that makes people do a double take. Fans were stunned. Could Ari really have been sneaking around like that while in a full-blown relationship with Bag? It's like every time this situation starts to cool down, someone shows up to pour more gas on the flames.
I caught him at the jewelry store in Atlanta. I was going to get my watch fixed. I caught him at the jewelry store buying Jada Waiter some Van Cleef bracelets.
What?
Hey, oh my God. Are you serious?
Baby, I got all the tea, baby. I caught Ari at James Harden Club. She fucking James Harden too.
No, but I know why. Okay, so
Ari and Dream Dog fell out because they both was fucking James.
And let's be real, it doesn't stop there because the whispers in the streets have only been getting louder. Folks have been talking for a minute now about Ari possibly circling right back to where it all started, her ex and baby daddy, G Herbo. Yep, that's right. Word is the door between them might have never been fully closed, and from what people are saying, the two might have been linking up in private, away from all the cameras and public eye. So when it came out that Moneybagg Yo allegedly called it quits with Ari, folks weren't shocked at all. If Bag really believed she was sliding back into old patterns, especially with G Herbo possibly in the mix again, then it's not surprising he took a step back. But the twist, some fans think he's only mad because Ari might have beat him at his own game. Let's not forget, Moneybagg's name has come up more than once in cheating rumors. He's had his own share of controversy and suspicious behavior during the relationship. So now that he's out here acting like he's the only one who got hurt, fans are like, wait, what? You've been outside too. The internet has definitely been side-eyeing his sudden victim storyline. Plus, some fans are pointing out the pattern. Every time Ari gets caught in drama, there's always a new distraction. Whether it's alleged secret meetups with her ex or that wild claim about James Harden, something always pops up to shift the focus. But it's clear, this time, people are paying attention to all of it. So now the big question on everyone's mind is, was Ari really double dipping behind Bag's back? Or was this just karma catching up with both of them? Either way, the back and forth energy between them has the internet in a chokehold. So now everybody's asking, was Ari just playing the field? Or were she and Bag just playing each other this whole time? Even his baby mama Juicy popped off, claiming that Bag was still trying to double back on her, but now he wanna act all high and mighty like he's above the drama. Please! Anyway, this situation is spinning out fast, and it's definitely not looking good for Ari. People online are starting to wonder if she's blaming Cardi for the whole blow up. Like maybe she thinks Cardi airing Offset's business is what really cost her the relationship. But let's be honest, Ari and Bag have always had that on and off roller coaster vibe. So don't be surprised if they end up right back together like nothing ever happened. One fan commented, "She messed up for that. Why would you get involved with your man's industry peer and someone who's known to be married?" Another wrote, "It has to be true because Ari would have clapped back by now if it wasn't, and that's not the type of thing people just lie about out of nowhere." Someone else dropped, "She gave up a whole relationship, a whole lifestyle for Offset? Really? And this is the same dude Cardi's been done with for months. Make it make sense." And then came the shade. Cardi said no happy homes for either one of us. Whether it was payback, pressure, or just a mess that spiraled too far, this drama has fans choosing sides. And most of them aren't siding with Ari right now. She's been quiet, and her silence is speaking volumes. But now I want to know what you think. Was this just a messy mix-up, or did Ari really risk it all and take that L on purpose? And is Cardi really the reason this whole thing blew up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and keep the tea coming in the next one. I'll catch you later, my stars and hushers.